Hello guys, welcome back. I feel like we have a very moody, spooky, cozy setup happening here today. It is currently, what time is it? It's a little later than I thought. It took me a little bit longer to get set up here. It's about 6:45 in the morning right now, so not super early in the morning. But we've got a very exciting video today. We have an unboxing video, woo! Some of my absolute favorites. So today's video is going to be an import from, are you ready? I'm so excited. I don't think I've ever had plants from this company before, and I'm really excited to show you guys everything that has come in. So this plant unboxing is from Green Spaces ID. So this is what am I, blah, blah, blah. Wow, I have only had coffee today and no actual food yet. Can you tell? I feel like I'm losing it a little bit. But anyway, so Green Spaces ID, that is their like Instagram handle. They're an ornamental importer, plant importer from Indonesia. They've been around since 2013, I believe, and they're a very popular plant company. I've seen them all around Instagram and all around YouTube for a very long time, and I've always been super interested to see what they have to offer, and I'm really excited to show you guys what they've sent over. So just a little bit more about the company. These guys have successfully sent over 4,000, that's insane, over 4,000 orders to various countries. So if you are not in the US like myself, definitely check their website to see if they ship to your country, because they probably do. So yeah, definitely check them out. I will make sure to link like all of their Instagram handles, their Facebook, what else do they have? They have a YouTube as well and a TikTok. Now, I'm not on TikTok, but I will make sure to link all of those in the description for you guys. So first things first, huge shout out and huge thank you to Green Spaces ID for, working with me on this little collaboration here. So I'm super excited. Now, they did send these plants over to me for free, but I'm going to be showing you everything as they are. I'm not going to lie to you. This is a very stressful unboxing. Now the plants, as I'm talking to you now, have already been unboxed. Yeah, it's been really cold here in Colorado, and I will say I did get the tracking information a little bit late. I should have asked for it quicker, and I don't know if that is just because it was kind of a different situation with them being sent over, or if you guys would be receiving your tracking information quicker. I will ask about that and put a little note on the screen here for you guys regarding that. But yes, get ready for the most stressful unboxing I've ever done. Okay, so the quick situation here is that these plants got delivered to me at around, I think, like 2:30, we'll say on, what day is it today? It's Saturday. So they got delivered to me on 2:30 in the afternoon on a Thursday. And no, excuse me, on a Wednesday, because it's Friday right now. So they got delivered to me at 2:30 on Wednesday afternoon. And then I did not get the tracking information sent to me, or like that tracking number to check it until like that night, Wednesday night, about around midnight, because obviously we're in different time zones, right? I'm much different time zone than Indonesia, obviously. So that's when I got that message. I was obviously asleep at that point. And I did not check my phone before I got up and went to work. So I checked my messages. This is totally like my fault. I should have checked my messages. But I didn't check my messages until I was walking out of work to go home for lunch to let my dogs out and feed them, which is what I do every single day at work. And yeah, so I'm like walking out of work. I'm checking copy and pasting the USPS, tracking info in, and I see delivered in the mailbox. Now, just a little context for you. It currently, when I checked that it was delivered, it was sitting at a solid 32 degrees Fahrenheit. So it is freezing, and it had only been colder before then. I will say in like the afternoon prior, when it had been delivered, it was maybe around 50 degrees out. It was a little bit warmer. But the mailboxes are in the shade, you know what I'm saying? So it's still pretty cold. So they were in below freezing for quite a few hours. So I was like rushing my butt home, like, oh my God, we are just gonna be opening a completely dead box of plants. So yeah, let me shoot you over to the unboxing video. I will say, just also before I jump into that unboxing video, they have been so kind and so quick on responding. Like, they were messaging me that night like, oh my gosh, I see that, I think it's delivered, like, I hope everything is okay, like, please let me know as soon as you get them if they're okay. They're super kind and on it. So let's jump into the unboxing and I'll show you what I opened up after they were freezing for so long, Okay, enjoy. Hey guys. So I think we're gonna be opening up a box of dead plants. So I'm literally on home from lunch right now. I just got the tracking info for this and it was delivered yesterday afternoon. And it's been below freezing. So we are probably gonna be opening up a box of dead plants. So I'm not gonna get into any of the pleasantries. We're just gonna see if any of them survived overnight. Oh, everything is so cold, bro. Oh, this sucks. This sucks. Oh my God, is this alive? Oh my God. The first one's alive. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Okay. Also, I'm so sorry. The lighting is gonna be like weird and yellow for this part. Like I said, I'm literally on my lunch, so I do not have time to like set up anything that's cute. This is maybe a little bit better. Okay, so Florida Beauty, she's alive. She's alive. Yes. Okay. Oh, I'm just gonna leave them all wrapped up. And then when I get home from work in a few hours, I will do the rest and we'll look at them more closely, but I just want to unwrap everything and just check on everything. Okay, I've never had such a stressful unboxing before. Okay, so this is an anthurium. Cross your fingers. Oh, and it has an inflorescence. Okay. She's alive! Dude, I'm shocked, and I'm so sorry. This audio is going to be weird because I'm wearing like a weird mock neck thing. It's alive. This is an Anthurium clarinervium. Dude, I'm floored that these are alive. I shit you not. It is 32 degrees right now, so it is freezing right now. And overnight last night, it was probably, I don't know, bro, way less than 30. It was like 22 when I woke up this morning at 2 a.m. Oh, this one I'm nervous about. We will go over everything later, but like I said, I'm so sorry. This is going to be so rushed and weird. Oof. Okay, so that doesn't look good. This looks really bad. Oh, this was one that I was so excited for. This is a Syngonium Chia Pence variegated. It's like, it is like straight up, like feels like an ice block. It is so cold. Shit, you guys, look at how beautiful this once was. Oh, fuck. Okay, well, hopefully being in my warmer home will help this guy and hopefully it'll survive. Oh. This is another one I'm really worried about all of these. I'm shocked that we've had not terrible, just like straight up death so far. Okay. It's alive. It's alive. This is a philodendron Whippleway variegated. Okay. It's alive. It's alive. That's like all I can say. Okay. Oh wow, this is stunning. There's like an all like white leaf. I think that's the newest leaf. And then like, look at that variegation. That's beautiful. God, the lighting is so bad. I'm so sorry. And this one doesn't feel as frozen. That Syngonium, holy shit, feels like a freaking icicle. Yeah, dude. I'm just looking at this Syngonium again. I don't know if this is gonna make it. I'm gonna try to propagate whatever I can. but that's really unfortunate. Shoot. That's okay. Okay. All right, let's look at this next one. This one's really pretty. Is it just me, or does this eye not know where to go sometimes? Don't look too much. Okay, this one looks okay. This one looks really good, actually. This is the Anthurium papillaminum cross Portilier. That looks really good, actually. That looks shockingly good. So, and it doesn't feel as cold. That poor Syngonium. Ugh, okay. I have a feeling that the one after this is going to be oof. Okay, I'm seeing this this one does not. This one's not going to do well. Oh no, this is the Anthurium Red Blue cross Red Queen. I was so excited about this because I've never even heard of it. Oh no. Okay, hopefully we can survive. Oh, she was pushing out a new leaf in transit too. That gonna die. So this biggest leaf is for sure we're gonna lose. It feels just like paper thin. That we're gonna lose for sure. This one looks okay. The rest of the leaves do look pretty good. So hopefully we can be okay. Please don't die. God, that is gorgeous. I'm gonna get better images to go over all this so that you can actually see what we're looking at, and that footage will be shot later on once I'm home for the day. Oh no, okay, that was the last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that order was from Green Spaces ID. I definitely feel like I'm just gonna give you like my teeny tiny little thoughts really quick because I need to feed my dogs lunch and then get back to work. But the fact that these plants look as good as they do, just like right off the bat after being in my frozen mailbox for almost 24 hours. So I feel like that's pretty darn good. Again, oh, I have a great tripod. Can you tell? So we will check on the plants when I get home from work today, in a few hours. Cross our fingers that everything is still alive. Really cross our fingers that that Syngonium doesn't just fully die, because that Syngonium chiapense variegated, it's so gorgeous, and it's a plant that I've wanted for such a long time, and it was the one that I was most worried about in transit because it is a Syngonium. I've never had a Syngonium imported to me before, and what I know of Syngonium is that they are a little bit more delicate. They just have like a thinner leaf in general. So cross your fingers and your toes and your eyes for me that they all survive, but I will check in with you in like 2 seconds for you, but a few hours for me. Okay, and we're back. So, as you saw, things were cold. Things were very, very cold, and I'm sorry that clip was like such terrible, weird lighting, but I really needed to get back to work. I did get back a little bit late, but it's all right. But yeah, so things were looking very cold, especially that Syngonium chiapense variegata. Oh no, I was so excited for that plant. Well, so let's look at it. Like I said, it is about, well, it's about 7 o'clock now. It's been a couple minutes. What time is it? Yeah, almost 7 o'clock now. So it's been, it's been almost 24 hours that they have been in warmth. So after that clip, I went ahead and moved the plants into my plant room here because it's just so much warmer than everywhere else in my house. My condo has, I've told you, it's old and it's cold. So yeah, I moved the plants into the plant room here so that they can just be a little bit warmer. And let's look at them. Okay, let's look at them. Should I try and show you in the same order? I'm not going to remember it. Let's show you what we really want to see. Okay, let's see how that Syngonium is looking, because I will say, I think we might be okay. So let me grab it. Oh, and the Syngonium, I did, like, before I went back to work, I did unwrap it, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So I did unwrap the root ball just to, like, see if the roots looked okay, and the roots were looking okay, so hopefully they're still looking okay this morning. I am just realizing, though, that I don't have something to put all this sphagnum. Oh, I do. I've got a giant, dry, empty pitcher here, so I'll put all the sphagnum in there and try not to make too much of a mess, but we know it's going to happen, and it's okay. So here she is. I did go ahead and peel off one of the just, like, fully dead. Oh, no, that was already dead. Or did I pull off another one? Oh, no, I just pulled off the little petiole for it. So here's this leaf. This is going to die. I should just peel this off, because this is like, I can almost see through it. It is so paper thin. So we're going to lose this leaf for sure. We're honestly probably going to lose this one as well, which is such a shame, because look at that. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. Oh, I'm so sorry I left you out there. Oh, my bad. Okay, and then here's this one, which it looks like we're also going to lose. We are going to lose all 3 leaves. I'm not going to lie. When it was just sitting on my desk chair, it was looking a lot better than when I picked it up. But it is less floppy, I feel like. I feel like all of these are much less floppy. So I am going to just chop all of the leaves off, put this in a container with some new sphagnum, and cross my fingers that that we can get some new growth happening from this. Ah, man, I will say this is the roughest of them all. So, which it was yesterday as well, but still, this is the roughest. So that's good, I guess, you know? And I do love, I did not get into this, obviously, because this is the only one that I unraveled here, but it looks like they're all, like all the root balls are in baggies like this, which is really nice, because sometimes I've had imports where it's just like wrapped in like cellophane or saran wrap or whatever, and it's really difficult to get off of there. It's just like so sticky, and you can't really figure out like where the opening is. And with this, it was just so easy to like get that and tear it off. Now that being said, I only did 1 of the 6, so we've got 5 more to unravel together, and we'll see if it's as easy for the rest of them. But they also have this little tag on it that says the name, which is so nice. So not only did it have this, but on all of the like paper that was wrapped up the leaves for each plant, it also had the plant name handwritten on there, and really good penmanship, I will say as well, like better than me. But yeah, so I love this. It also has a 1 out of 6. Oh, which is really nice. I see what they're doing. So they've got them all numbered here, so they know that they're not missing any of the plants, which, okay, this is like, you know, way on like the back end side for this company, but I think that's such a brilliant idea. So it looks like when you place your order, they print out the tags, they have them numbered 1 through whatever, however many plants that you have. That way, when they're packing their boxes, they know for sure that they've got all of the plants and they're not missing any. I think that's really smart. I don't know. I think that's just cool. And they all have little quality control stickers on here. So there's a little QC quality control sticker, and then there's a little FK sticker that says media checked. So I don't know how well you can see those on there, just these little 2 stickers. So I think I'm seeing that on all of them, or at least I'm seeing the quality control sticker on all of them. So that's cool. They're checking that. I'm not sure if that was done by the company themselves or if that was done at one of the checkpoints for the plants. Oh, this petiole just like broke. So let's just pull all these off. It's going to happen anyway. You know, worse things have happened. I thought I was seeing some mold in the sphagnum here, but it's just a little bit of that polyfill from the packaging. So this all feels good. You know what I'm saying? There's no squish happening here. These roots still are looking good. So I am just gonna, we're just gonna cut this crap off of here. So sorry. So sad. Yeah, that's sad. Okay, so this is what we're left with here. We do have some nice looking roots happening. So, you know, we're just gonna cross our fingers, our eyes, and our toes that everything will survive. I'm just checking this. It looks like the very little end part of this root is dead, so I'm just gonna pinch it off where it's alive. But honestly, the rest of it's not a huge root system, obviously. It's like one or two main roots with some little secondaries and tertiaries off of it, but they look good. So I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that this will be a survivor. So where do I want to put it? I'm just going to find a cute little container. I actually know exactly the vessel I'm going to use. Put some sphagnum in it, and I'm just going to put it in my grow tent or in my Ikea cabinet. Either one of those. That way it's getting sufficient light and a little bit better humidity and a little bit better warmth as well, because like I said, it is so cold. How many decibels is it right now, actually? Yeah, it's a whopping, oh, it just went up one. It's a whole 27 degrees Fahrenheit out right now, which I don't know what that is Celsius, but let's look it up. So it's negative 2.77 degrees Celsius. Oh, that makes it sound way worse. Okay, but yeah, I'm super happy with this, even though it is just this. Like, I'm just happy that none of this is squishy and dead, because like I was telling you during that unwrapping or unboxing, the whole like sphagnum ball literally felt like it was almost frozen. Like part of it was frozen, which is so weird because this was in the middle of all the other plants. So weird. Like, why you? But you know, what can you do? And before I go on here, I do just want to mention, if you guys want to try out Green Space's ID for yourself, they did give me a very generous discount code for 20% off, so I will put that discount code here. I believe, what is it? It is just Plant Therapy 20, so I'll have that here. I'll also have it in the description box down below, so you can just copy and paste it when you're doing your shopping. But 20% off of the already amazing prices that they have is pretty incredible. So super excited about that. And when does it expire? I actually don't know when it expires, so I will also check on that, so I'll let you know when it expires. I'll have that information in the description box for you guys. Yeah, I might have to use my own coupon code. Okay, anyway, moving on here, let's look at the Philodendron Florida Beauty, which right off the bat, this was the first one that we unboxed, and I was freaking shocked, like fully shocked. Look how good that looks. Are you freaking kidding? Like, this little weirdness right here is like the only bit, it looks like, that is not there. Like, that's incredible. This leaf? What? Are you freaking for real? And this one? Oh my god. And she's working on a new leaf. And I think it's actually going to pop out. And this was in the freezing colds for almost 24 hours. Are you real? Like, that's B-A-N-A-N-A-S. Now, we do have a fully non-variegated leaf right here, but everything else is, like, beautifully variegated, so I'm not worried whatsoever. It looks like this was the most recent leaf to come out. It's ever so slightly floppy, and oh my god, look at that, you guys. Oh, it's so beautiful. Wow. Okay, let me undo this sucker. Do I have... You know what? I do have toenail clippers. So that'll work. That's probably for the best, actually. Just trying to clip the tape a little bit here so I can tear it. Okay. Don't be scared. That was pretty damn easy, I gotta say. Wow. So it literally just like pops right open. Oh, or tears open. Either way, easy enough for me. Okay, so we've got our cute little root ball here. And the sphagnum is still feeling, oh, don't want to throw him away in my throwaway pile. Sphagnum is still feeling like nice and damp. You can kind of tell by the color there. Well, and the fact that it's not just like crumbling apart. But it does come off. Ooh, you can't see me here, sorry. It does come off nice and easily. Oh my god. Variegated plants are so cool because the petioles are also variegated. It's just like, so cool. Okay. I have been like collecting plants now for, I don't know, 3 or 4 years, and I'm just kind of starting to get into variegated plants at all, and it is just so fun to see what you're going to get for each leaf. It's so cool. Okay. Got most of that sphagnum off of there. These roots are looking really, really good. Is this one dead? I think this part right here on this one is dead because it's very dark and it's not as dark higher up. So I'm just going to tear that. More than I meant to, but that's okay. But yeah, these are looking really good, you guys. Look at those. Really, really nice. God, that's a beautiful plant. So now this is, correct me if I'm wrong, because I could be wrong, but I do believe that this is like the same exact type of plant because it's a philodendron florida, right? So I believe it is the same like type of plant as the philodendron florida, just like the standard green, and the philodendron florida ghost, which is what I've got in my cabinet, which is one of my favorite plants right now to just like pop in and look at every day. It's just so beautiful. So to have a cousin that is so beautifully variegated, I'm so excited I can't even contain myself. And the petioles are red, y'all. You see that? Do you see that? A red petiole? Oh, it's so beautiful. And I love how just like creamy that variegation is. That's gorgeous. Wow. All right, well, let's move on to the next plant and see how that root system is looking. Now, I will say, before I started this, I should have given myself a plan on what I'm going to be doing exactly with all of these plants. I do usually put them in water for like a day or maybe 2, depending on how lazy I'm being, maybe 3, after I get an import in, just to like have them acclimate, I guess. But I guess I shouldn't divert from what I would normally do. So we'll just do that. But yeah, okay, let's look at this next one. That this guy also has, I think, some of the, this is like the second saddest plant, which is a total bummer, but I do think that she will be fine. So this one has the media checked sticker, but not the quality control sticker. Isn't that weird? So I wonder who's doing that. So this is the Anthurium Red Blue crossed Red Queen. So here's what she's looking like. This is, I would say, probably the roughest leaf, and it's the biggest, which is such a bummer. So we're definitely losing that. I mean, I'm just going to peel it off because, like, the petiole is dead right there. Like, it's just dead. So that's all right. We'll peel that sucker off of there. This leaf, though, is looking really, really nice. And the other ones are looking pretty good, too. I will say they all are feeling very, very thin. That could just be how this plant is. It could just be a thinner leaved plant. I'm just not sure. But I do have a feeling it's because it needs a little bit of TLC. So let me get it out of here so that we can give it some. Ooh. Was pushing out a new leaf too that I'm certain is just dead. Oh, it was putting out a new leaf in transit. Do you see this little tiny right here? Oh, it was so sad. That's okay though. That means, at least I like to think it means, that this plant is probably a fairly prolific grower because it was working on life in transit. So that's good, right? Okay, let me get this out of here. I am going to try to keep these bags around for at least the next little bit here until I can find something to That's funny. Till I can find something to label all my anthurium, because I am bad about remembering what certain things are. That's funny. There's like a chunk of another plant in this sphagnum here. That's funny. Okay. So here's our root ball. Once again, we're looking nice and moist still, and we've got some roots popping out over here. So this sucker's been growing. This guy's been growing in transit like nothing's been happening. Pretty amazing. Oh my gosh. I love anthurium roots. Y'all, these are looking good. Okay, I'm going to show you in just a second. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Wow. I swear to God, I'm going to show you in a second. Oh, my camera's going to die. Shoot. Look at those roots. Holy Toledo. Talk about forbidden Pescetti. That looks so good. So, so good. Now I am going to go ahead and just pop off like this oldest little tiny leaf here. And I'm going to pop off this big one that is just dead right here. Hopefully without hurting it. Oh, shit, you did not want to come off of there. Wow, okay. I should just pop off this little dead one too, because that was not going to do anything. I pinky swear, so don't worry. Hi, I'm back. Okay, camera died, and then I went down to Denver for a fruitless venture. But let's go ahead and keep unraveling these guys. We've done 2, 3, 1, 2. How many did we do? We did 3. So we have 3 more to go. Okay, let's do this little cutie here. Okay, so this is the Anthurium papilamatum cross Portile. How would you say that? I want to say Portier or Portilier, but I feel like I'm churching it up. You know what I mean? So don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. I'm probably wrong. But this one is still looking really good. I will say she's feeling a little bit flimsy-dimsy still, but the leaves are feeling nice. They're feeling as I would expect them to, if you know what I mean. They feel slightly like leathery, perhaps. So pretty. I cannot tell if you are focused. So I sure hope you are. But look at her. Oh, you're so pretty. So yes, here she is. Am I slightly cross-eyed? Don't answer that. Okay. Let's move on. All right, full disclosure. I went down to Denver to go to the Cherry Creek Mall. I freaking hate malls. I felt like I was in an evil corn maze. A shiny, rude corn maze is what I felt like I was in that mall. It's a fancy mall. And I literally spent like 20 minutes looking for my car at the end. So that was great. But I went because it's the only place, the only like mall, I guess, that has an Abercrombie. And they're having their sale right now. It might still be going on at the moment that this video goes up. But they're having a sale right now, and I promised myself like a few weeks ago that the next time they have a sale, I will buy more jeans, because I'm wearing a pair right now. They're literally the only jeans that I've ever found ever in my entire 31 years of life that have actually fit me. So I ordered some more. I ordered like 3 pair on the line, and none of them worked. One I got somehow, for some reason, I ordered in a freaking mid-rise, which, like, I have a butt. I can't be wearing mid-rise jeans. Come on now. I need like a high-rise or the ultra high-rise. I'm not having crack hang out when I sit down. You know what I mean? Like, that's not fun. So I need to return those ones, obviously. And then another pair, I ordered everything in like a size 27 long, and they all came in the long, but one of the long pair was oh so short. So I don't know what's up with that. But yeah, long story short, I need to exchange everything still. Is that a fuzzy root? It is. Let me zoom. Oh, sorry. Where are you? Look at that fuzzy root. How cute is that? That came out in transit. But yeah, so anyway, long story short, I need to exchange everything on the line. I was really hoping to be able to find some in store and like be able to try them on because, you know, not all 27s are going to be the same. These are 2 plants, bitch, what? I have 2 of these. I mean, not mad at that, but like, what? This one is looking a little bit sadder of the 2. It's got, it almost looks like variegation the way that it's like not looking good. Hold on, let me fix this light and see if I can brighten this up a little bit. But anyway, back to my Abercrombie super exciting story. They didn't have not a single 27 long in that entire store, even though I checked online first and it said that they had plenty. They had none. They had one like 26 long, so I tried that, and it actually fit really, really well. I was shocked. But they were weirdly distressed. They're doing weird things now with distressing on jeans, and I don't understand it. It had a like cut. How do I show you this? It had a split right here. Like what? That's a no for me, dog. I'm not, that's not for me. Okay, look at this little leaf. Now, am I crazy, or does that look like variegation? No, I know it's not. I know it's not. I know it's just like a dying leaf, but the way that it's doing it kind of looks cool. And then this leaf, you can tell definitely got some cold damage. So hopefully she will survive. I'm sure she will because these roots look fantastic. I can't believe that's 2 plants. That's really cool. So there's the biggest leaf on this one. It looks really good. And again, this is the Papillium cross Portier. That's what I'm going to call it, Portier. Okay, so that's the first one. That's really cool. I would have been completely okay with receiving like A or B. This one's a little bit sadder, obviously, but I would have been totally fine with, you know, just one. So that's really cool. Oh, and this actually has a few roots that were growing in transit. So it's hard to see because there's moss stuck to it, but are my nails just so gross? Ignore it. But there's a couple fuzzy roots right there and like a little tiny one right there. So that's awesome. And all of these leaves actually look really good. I would say the most, you know, sad looking one is this one, but that was its original leaf. So that's fine with me. But that is looking beautiful. That's so cool. Oh my god. Okay, so those are beautiful. Oh, I guess I didn't show you the roots. That's what we're like looking at right now is the roots. But look at those roots. Ah, those look so good. You guys. Those look really good too. What the heck? What the heck? Cool. That's so exciting. Okay, let me zoom you back out here. Sorry you're so up close and personal. Are my lips dry? Probably. You guys are way too nice. No one has ever mentioned how disgustingly dry my lips are sometimes, and I don't even realize it when I start filming. So thank you for being so kind and not saying anything to me about it, because it's the first thing I notice when I edit. I'm like, oh. Them lips is casket ready, which is not the look I'm going for. Let's do this one here. This is so cool. So this is a plant. that like, okay, I'll just tell you what we're looking at. We're looking at the Philodendron Whippleway variegated. Now, I remember when Whippleway like first came out on the scene, on the planty scene a couple years ago. I remember seeing it from Kaylee Ellen. I have to say her name like that. Please don't take offense, Kaylee Ellen. I know you're not ever going to see this because why would you? But love her videos. She's so fun. I mean, I imagine she's so fun. She comes across so fun. But the first time I saw Whippleway, it was on her channel, I'm pretty sure, because she had got some in for her rare plant shop. And I thought, like, it's kind of ugly. I thought it was kind of ugly, truthfully. What is happening? Sorry guys, I'm just like not trying to flash you this whole time. But yeah, I thought it was kind of ugly. But then I saw the variegated version and I was like, I'm sorry, excuse me, who? What? Let me try and pull up a picture of just like the regular Philodendron Whippleway. I feel like it's similar to like a Philodendron Snowdrift, which is also not my personal cup of tea. What am I looking at? Whippleway. Whipple. Yeah. Like it's cool, but it's kind of boring. So, oh no. I'm trying to find photos for you. That's a variegated one. Okay, so like that is a Whippleway. Someone posted on Reddit or something. It's cool. It's just kind of boring, you know? And with the leaves being so white, it just always seemed so risky to me, and it's just not my jam, you know? It's a really blurry photo, but you get the gist. Like very, very light green. I'm not sure if the leaves like fade to a darker color after a while or what, but it just wasn't my jam, right? But then I saw this honey baby sugar right here. I mean, what? And like, okay, this is looking like a normal like Whippleway leaf, and I gotta say, it is pretty goddamn cool. And when I hold it up into the light, like behind it, it's got like a pinky hue. Is it from the front too? It is. So I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but it does have kind of like a very light pink hue throughout the back of it. It is absolutely stunning, and even the leaves that are not like super variegated, like this leaf right here, like that's crazy, dude. Are you freaking kidding me with that leaf? Bruh. That's beautiful. And then like this one, how do I show you without hurting it? Look at this one. Oh, so cute. Okay, let's unravel this sucker. Oh, okay. So I'm thinking, before even unraveling it, I'm thinking that this like whitest leaf is the new leaf. So, but then how, so it seems like they do fade to a darker green, but then how are those people having like full on, like whole ass plants that have those like super white leaves, you know? I don't know. I don't understand. If you have a regular Whippleway that's not the variegated version, let me know in the comments below how it grows. Like what does the color do, you know? I realize you're still so zoomed in on me, and I'm sorry, but we got to get this sucker open here, and then I'll show you these beautiful roots. Now this is a pretty like hefty size root ball, so that is exciting. I don't think I see any roots popping through, which is fine. But yeah, let's get into here. Okay. Ooh, this one is, she's putting up a fight. Okay. Again, this one has both quality control sticker and the media checked sticker. Those guys. Don't know what that means, but they're there. Okay, so there's a lot of sphagnum in here. I was expecting more root, I'm gonna be honest with you. It almost makes me want to look in here to see if there is root that's hiding that died. But it doesn't look like it. So that's good. Okay, let's take take a look at this bee hatch. Okay, yeah, so this white leaf is the newest leaf. This is going to be a fun one to watch grow. The hell is that? Oh, it's sphagnum. Okay, what the fuck? Okay. This is a cool ass plant. Look at those. Very fine roots. Much more fine than I would have expected. Wow. It's kind of like a minty green too. Like that's really cool. I'm gonna zoom you in again. I'm really sorry. We're going back and forth, but can you tell just how minty green that is? Like I'm gonna hold up. Like, look at the difference. It's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So here's, let me just show you all the leaves here because it's just so beautiful. And I feel like my light is better right now because it's a little bit later in the afternoon. I guess it's like 1 o'clock-ish. But look at that. It's just a beautiful, beautiful plant. Wow. And it's a philodendron, so I'm hoping that I won't have too difficult of a time caring for her the way that she wants. But so beautiful. Ah! Okay. Like, the lighting is so much better, I feel like, right now than it was earlier, that I'm probably going to want to grab the plants that I already showed you and just show them to you again, just for shits and gigs, because why not? I'd want to look at them some more. Okay, we are on to our last plant with, I think, the fattest root ball. Look at her. Anthurium clarinervium. Is she not perfect? And she was pushing out an inflow, which 100% is not going to do anything now. Can you imagine, though, if this inflow, like, started growing berries or some shit? I would die. I would die. But that would be insane. I'm not going to lie, though. It does almost look like some of the little spots are kind of getting like fat. Okay. You're going to see just how textured my skin is. Do you see at the base, so at the very bottom portion, there are like a few of those little sections that look kind of like poofy? Maybe? I don't know. Since we're close and personal, let me show you this leaf. Look at that. Oh, it's so cute. Oh my god. The way the clarinervium leaves lie, like, so flat. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, the way that they come off of the petiole and just go like, wah! Like, I'm just here and I'm perfect. No big deal. What the hell? This leaf, the way that like lobe, that's what I'm looking for, overlaps right there. It's so cute. All right, let's get into this sucker. Looking for any roots that are poking out. Not seeing any, but that's okay. Oh! Are you seeing what I'm seeing? A little growth point right there. Oh. That's exciting. Okay. Let me try and get this sucker going here. I see a root. The root I'm seeing right there already. Oh my god. Okay. Ooh. All right. How much are we working with? Again, nice and moist. Sorry if someone doesn't like that word. Get over it. Oh dang, this has a huge chunk. Wow. Okay, not nearly as much root as I was expecting, but wow, they're so thick. Dang. Okay. And you can see there's a bunch of new growth too that, like, I'm sure just popped out while she was traveling to me. Okay. Very interesting. What a weird... Check that out. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. So, we do have fresh root here. That was that one that was poking out. We've got these little cuties growing. Let's see. The chunk is humongous. None of these have smelled weird. That's something to know. Almost every other import I've ever had has smelled very weird, you know, due to the chemicals and whatever they need to do to treat the plant in order to send it out. But yeah, wow. That's freaking gorgeous, dude. Wowza. All right, that's the Anthurium clarinervium. That was incredible. These were all in like freaking 20 degrees or it probably was around 20 degrees in the middle of the night. These survived over 12 hours. Okay, wait, hold on. 2 p.m. These survived 20 hours. 20 hours in the freezing cold. And this is what they look like. Sorry? So yeah, humongous props to Green Spaces for their packaging. Well, for sending these over, of course. Thank you so much. But the packaging, clearly incredible. If these plants survived in the freezing cold in my cold metal mailbox, that's incredible. That is so incredible. Like, my brain's having a hard time even grasping that is actually, that's a thing. Huge thank you to Green Spaces ID. Make sure you follow them on Instagram, on Facebook, on TikTok, wherever you do your social media-ing. Make sure you follow Green Spaces ID. And if you're gonna order from them, which you should, make sure to use my discount code PLANTTherapy20 to get 20% off of your order. You guys, seriously. Freaking A, just absolutely incredible. So, yeah. Thank you so much to Green Spaces ID. Once again, just the kindest people to work with. I have to say, every place that I have had the pleasure of importing from okay, as I was saying, yeah, every place that I've had the pleasure of importing plants from thus far has been such a pleasure to work with, and Green Spaces ID is no exception to that rule. It's just been a pleasure. So seriously, if you guys are going to order from them, please let me know. Please use my discount code, but please let me know if you are going to be ordering from them, and let me know what you're going to get so that I can live vicariously through you. You can live vicariously through me, and we can, in our heads, all have all of the plants ever, right? That's one of my goals. You know, I want to feel like I have all the plants that are so amazing without actually having to physically have them all, because of your beautiful spaces as well. So that being said, I would love to do a video in the future looking at your guys' plant spaces and your plant collections. So if that is something of interest to you, definitely send me photos of your planty spaces, your collections, your setups, whatever you have going on, whatever you want to showcase. Send me photos through my Instagram DMs, and that way I can save them and put them in a video so that we can share all of our planty goodness with everybody. So don't be shy. Things don't have to look perfect, because they never do, and that's absolutely okay. So if you're interested in that, definitely DM me on Plant Therapy on Instagram, and yeah, I think that would be a super fun video to do, because I love looking at your guys' plant spaces. So anyway, I think that is it for this video. Yeah, before I end it though, I am just gonna grab those other plants really quick so that you can see them in their true glory in a little bit better light. So if you're interested in checking that out, hang out for a couple extra minutes with me. But if not, thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video. I'll be right back. Hold on. Okay, so let me show you. Oh my God, please do not fall. That would be so sad. This beauty, the Florida beauty. Bitch. Like, are you for real right now? How is this a thing that's in my house? Like, what? How? And the leaf shape is already like looking so darn mature. Get out of here. Get out. You're too beautiful. You don't belong with me. You're too pretty for me. And we're working on a new leaf. And we have beautiful roots. Except for that looks creepy as hell. Oh, it's just sphagnum. Okay. Yeah. Nothing even else to say. It's just so pretty. Like, are you freaking kidding me? This color right here, this like minty gray green, fuck me up. That is so pretty. Wow. Okay. And then let's look at this one again. So this, God, these roots are sexy. This is the blue something, red something. Oh no. Oh no. It is the red blue cross red queen. So she is looking rough. I will say the leaves are looking rougher as the day is going on. This leaf looks like shit and it feels like shit, to be frank. But we have so much root happening. So it's not gonna die. We're not gonna lose her. We're not gonna lose her. She's gonna stay with us, but she may not keep these leaves. And that is a-okay. That is so okay. Not a big deal. Honestly, to be expected with any, like this, the amount of like sadness for this import. I know this video is going way longer than I expected it to, and I'm so sorry. But I just want to get this out there. Ooh, ooh. If you are importing plants, no matter what time of year, you will get some leaf damage. You will get some yellowing leaves. You may get some plants that lose all of their leaves and just need to regrow from, from the base plant, like from nothing. And that's okay. That's totally to be expected. It should be expected with an import. It's no fault of any seller if you are importing a plant from overseas or even from within your same country. It's to be expected that you are going to have some leaf drop, some leaf damage, some damage to the plant. Now, that being said, you shouldn't expect for a plant to be like jostled around completely in the box and be like completely tore up that way. That's a whole different story. But if the plants are like wrapped up nice, sweet, and secure like all of these ones were, you shouldn't have issues as far as like fully dying plants. I just wanted to put that out there because I know it is really scary to import plants, especially for the first time, or even if it's not your first time importing plants, it can be a really scary thing to do because you don't just want to risk your money, right? Like you're spending good money on these plants and you don't want to risk just losing out completely. So that's why I think these reviews are super helpful. So I was so impressed. And once again, to reiterate for the umpteenth time, these were in the freezing frigid cold for 20 hours. Bruh, 20 hours. That's a long ass time. I couldn't survive for 20 hours out in that cold. I would be fully withered away and dead. And these guys, for the most part, look really, really good. So, utterly impressed. Wow. I'm gonna leave it at that because I'm just gonna keep going on and on and on, but instead I just wanna like sit here and drool over these plants. So that's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, you guys have a great rest of your day and I'll see you in the next video.